And after this tournament, because this tournament is stacked as all hell, and here we are in our winners' quarters. The winner gets to top 8. This is Alliance's own Armada up against Trifasia, who is hot off beating MacD.
Yeah, so Trifasia comes off successfully proceeding in a Peach Ditto against MacD, a very, very solid Peach player in his own right.
Definitely warmed up in the matchup.
Yeah. Ooh, that phantom hit. How was it a phantom hit at all? Man, both of them hate Peach Dittos. You see how the what's it called? The student has become the master. We can definitely not hit with a up smash through that platform. I tried it many, many times.
It seems difficult for Peach to punish her own down smash on a platform. Like, if Peach goes for down smash on the platforms, it seemed pretty safe for her.
You can go short up air.
Okay.
That works.
I'll be asking you a lot of questions.
Don't worry, don't worry. I play a lot of Peach Dittos. I love Peach Dittos. All right, Armada gets rid of the first stock with an up air. The up air usually not the best kill move for Peach, especially because it's so limited range-wise. But in the Peach Ditto, it works out very good. The up air is definitely a good kill move here.
Yeah. So having a lead is definitely huge in this set.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
I remember these guys playing at what tournament was that? Republic of Fighters 3.
Yeah.
And it went down to the wire.
Yeah,
I think it was 2-1, and it was a timeout in the last game. And yeah, because both these players play this matchup very, very defensively.
Wasn't that at Beast 4 by any chance?
It was also at Beast 4. The same thing happened at Beast 4.
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
The first big Trifasia tournament was Beast 4. And then like a couple of months later at Republic of Fighters 3, they met again.
But Armada has not been hit for the last minute. He's still at 190% until now.
And now he gets caught by the classic down smash on the platform.
Wow, beautiful spacing by Armada, avoiding the dash track.
All right, this is a bold prediction I'm making right here, but I think this set is going to take a while. It's a best of 5. I've never seen them play best of 5s. Ooh, bomb!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Will he just D-drop it?
Oh.
What I love to do with a bomb in that matchup, or general with a bomb, especially against slower characters, they will expect me to throw it, so I will Z-drop it at some point, just randomly.
Yeah. Bombs over the head.
Yeah.
Ooh,
dot eye hitting by falling down. And reverse neutral air, the classic Serena Williams backhanded, gets rid of the second stock of Trifasia after 3 minutes.
These two are playing this matchup pretty aggressively so far. Like, they're definitely going in on each other.
More aggressively than what I expected.
Yeah,
definitely.
Usually what I expect from a Peach Dittos is 2 Peaches floating, one on one side, one on the other, and whoever does a forward air gets punished.
Exactly.
But here, these two are just going in on each other, going for all the float cancel offense.
All right, so Trif now has the float. No, he did. Oh, yeah, he didn't land. That's true. But now he landed. Okay. It's like when you edge guard in a Peach Ditto, you will always. Ooh! Wow! That once a weekend Toad. You know the rule that the Toad only works once a weekend. After that, you have to recharge it by waiting a week. So what do you want to do edge guarding?
It has a 1 week cooldown.
Exactly. What do you want to do in a Peach Ditto, edge guarding wise? You want to get rid of their float. They're potentially going to float very high up. So you got to use your double jump. It takes some time, but you got to have a turnip at hand and try to throw it in their face. So they lose their float and get knocked a little bit back. Then they don't have their float anymore. Most of the times what happens is they will pull out the umbrella. Now you gotta work with the mix-up that you can get off the umbrella. You want to hit them out of their umbrella, but then it's not done because you don't have a move that is strong enough to kill her, right? Out of the umbrella, because you want to have a rather quick move with a hitbox that stays out a long time. So you're potentially going to hit them with a neutral air, but rather the late part of the neutral air. Because they will try to find a way around it. All right.
But Armada with a very convincing 3-stock first game.
In 4.5 minutes, he 3-stocked him.
That's pretty fast for Peach Ditto.
That's actually pretty slow for a 3-stock, I would say.
Yeah. I think the longest 2-0 I've ever seen in my life was Armada versus Duck.
Oh, yeah.
I think both matches were... I think one match was like 7 minutes 30, and the other match was a timeout.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, Peach Samus. It's, definitely similar matchup in terms of pace, at least.
Yeah, for sure. Though, in Peach Samus, I feel like Peach has to force her way in a little bit more because Samus can pressure her so well with the rockets.
Yeah.
Or missiles, rather.
Okay. Ooh, nice catch by Trif, but gets punished on the way down.
Yep. Ooh, the power shield, Armada.
This is a turnip fiesta.
Yeah. Trif hitting him with the umbrella. Man, Armada has barely been hit. He's barely been touched yet in that game. Definitely showing his knowledge of that character to great perfection. I mean, Trif is a very solid player, very strong player. Also proven to be strong in the Peach Ditto by having beaten MacD in the round right before that. But Armada is just on another plane, man. Ooh, that down smash on the platform catches Armada.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Trif got rid of the float himself because Armada was floating in a height that he could not punish him going to the ledge. Yeah.
Armada keeping him near the edge there.
Yeah.
Not letting him get through. Oh, gets clipped by the umbrella.
What also can be a very effective move in that matchup is the dash attack. It gets very good if the Peach is, like the other Peach is too swingy. You can basically dash dance, quote-unquote dash dance, because it's not really dash dance with Peach. You basically stay in place. But you can, you know, move around the move that they're trying to swing at you and then hit him with a dash attack. And the dash attack leads, can, depending on percent, lead into some follow-ups. And follow-ups are a very healthy thing in that matchup because you don't get too many.
So could you explain how Trif went on the platform there to get the grab?
The double jump cancel.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go. That's a double jump cancel.
Yeah.
Oh,
unfortunate for Trif. And a stock deficit is really a big deficit in this matchup.
It's huge.
You have to work so hard to get the stocks in this matchup.
Yeah. So how this works is like both of them are floating, right? Because floating is a great thing. If you land, you have no lag after an aerial.
Yeah.
Yada yada yada. You're waiting for. Oh no! Oh, Trif, come on! Pull yourself together, dude. You want to float. So you're waiting for the other Peach to float, pull a turnip, and then throw the turnip at him to get him out of his float. So you are in the float then, and then you can punish it, right?
Yeah.
So that's basically what they're trying to do. That's why both of them always have a turnip at hand at the beginning.
Kind of sounds like laser battles with Falco Dittos.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh,
This is so scary.
so intense.
It's definitely like it's a slower paced matchup for sure, but I think it's so much fun because the battle of nutrition is real in this one.
Yeah, 2 power shields, 1 from each player.
Yeah. Armada with an air dodge to the stage, realizing that Trifasia was overextending in his attempt to edgeguard there. 2-0 for Armada. Another 3-stock. He 3-stocked him twice in a row now. And they go to FD. So a fellow Peach main. Oh, Trif starting out this potentially last game with a Stitch face. And Armada has none of it.
The game telling him, okay, you're down 2-0. I'm going to give you some kind of advantage. Or
give you something.
It's like the game taking pity on Trifasia right now.
Exactly. Armada was ground floating with a down air, definitely not knowing what he was trying to do there, but Trif definitely punished it with a down smash right away.
Yeah.
He's like, Armada, what are you doing?
That Stitch face was the equivalent of getting like the blue shell in Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, or you get a...
No, the lightning.
The lightning, yeah, the lightning
exactly,
bolt.
the lightning. God, I hated that thing.
And there's actually such a mechanic in Crash Bandicoot, for example, that you, if you die too often in the same spot, then you get one of the masks, the Tiki mask.
Yeah.
That's definitely also what happened right there.
But yeah, this is definitely, it's probably going to be more like the matchup I imagined with the 2 Peaches floating.
Yeah.
There's no platforms to get in the way there.
Exactly. So a fellow Peach main of ours, Fex from Berlin.
Yeah.
He says that this is his favorite stage in the matchup because he thinks in this matchup in particular, like the Peach that has the better spacing should win because there's no jank or anything, right? By the way, McD is out of the tournament. He got double Spanished. He got kicked into the losers bracket by Trifasia and now got beaten by over Triforce.
Wow.
McD finishing in what, like 17th place?
No.
Jeez Louise.
No way.
And Trifasia proceeding to have a little bit of a lucky charm with his in that game, pulling out the Bob-omb, but rmada was easily able to just block it with pressing the R button.
So according to facts, this would be the most honest stage for the matchup?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's where, oh yeah. Yeah, McD finishes 17th place.
Wow. That is not what anyone expected here.
You know who outplaced him? Crunch. He had to play Niels in the same round that over McD happened.
You're stabbing a sword in the wound. Think of McD, please.
Yeah, no, I love the guy. McD, great person.
But yeah, it might be an unfortunate bracket for him because he faced two of the players who have the most experience in the Peach matchup overall.
Yeah,
Trif very strong at Peach dittos, even though he is losing 2-0 to rmada. And over, I mean, is there any matchup he knows better than Peach? Like,
no,
is there any matchup he's played more than Peach?
I don't think so. Possibly Marth or Sheik because of Straw Hat Dahin back in the day.
Exactly, yeah. So this was definitely not an easy bracket for McD.
Yeah. Oh, Trip with another Stitch Face. Man, this game is helping him so much right now. And he's also up, so it shows. Boom!
But yeah,
when butts collide.
God damn it. All right.
All right. Yeah, rmada is slowly fighting his way back into that game. He definitely doesn't want to make this a 4-game series. He really wants to take that set 3-0 because he is annoyed by Peach dittos just as much as Trifasia is. Both of them don't like them.
Trif will be very content with trading. Maybe not now, but for most of the stock, he was definitely trading a lot.
Yeah.
Which is definitely in his favor with the stock lead.
So half the time of the match is gone, half the stocks of the match are gone.
Yeah.
Are we going to see a timeout? Because
not impossible. It depends how safe the players feel like playing.
Yeah, Trip will camp a lot because he still has the lead.
Oh, this could be the gimp though. This could be the gimp. Oh, rmada going in really hard. Oh.
That air dodge was genius, by the way. It was literally the only thing he could do to not die there.
The survival instincts are strong, and Trif with his third SC of the game.
Speaking of genius air dodges. All right, and now rmada is the one holding a Stitch Face at hand. So it's very difficult to commit to a float when the opponent has a Stitch Face at hand.
Oh my goodness. What is going to happen? So Trif has landed none of the Stitch Faces, but he's not going to let rmada throw his.
Yeah, the way that Trif knew how rmada was going to behave with a Stitch Face at hand was like he just perfectly outplayed him. Because when you have a turnip at hand, you cannot do aerials when you're floating, right?
Yeah. So
he just chased him, forced him into a float, and then killed him off that. Beautiful stuff by Trifasia.
Trif still bringing it back after that SD though.
Yeah. That's such a unique matchup. How can he not like it? Oh man. The floating war is insane. It's exactly 60% on both players, man. Oh wow. Oh, this could potentially be a bad spot for Trifasia there. Ooh. Makes it back though.
The pixel perfect spacing.
Yeah, rmada whiffing that dash attack. Oh no, that's gotta be it.
Not what he wanted, and rmada will take it 3-0.
Yeah. I think the forward air is called the royal treatment, right?
Yeah. He was looking a lot better in the last game, but it was not enough.
Yeah, definitely. Man, Trifasia. He got everything. He got all the luck in the world in that game, but it just wasn't enough. He got all the good items, all the Stitch Face, just wasn't enough. Anyway, we are going to